Good afternoon, YouTubers. Today we have something that's ultra rare to show you. This is a dealer demonstration unit of a Slide-O-Matic made in 1954. And in 1954 RCA introduced the 6JM series. There were several colored players in the lineup, and this would have been a dealer demo unit, not for sale to the public, but it would be inside the dealer showroom to show how it was played. And it would play a single record. And initially these things generated quite a bit of excitement, but soon turned out to be a pain in the ass playing one at a time. And quite frankly, I find these about as useless as tits on a bull, but they are a piece of the history here of RCA. What I'm going to do is to show you how it's done, how it's played. This is the unit without an amplifier. All I'm doing is giving you a demonstration, and just looking at this first, you might like to do that first. Because it is a see-through. That's what it looks like on the top. There's your motor over there in the corner. The arm, of course, with the standard crystal cartridge in it, which is now since long dead, but it's original, so we left it in there. Along the side, of course, you can see through where the connection for the needle is. And we'll show the other side here. Across the back. Once more from the top, and it's still dirty copper. You don't want to get too crazy with this. After all, it's a piece of history that I'm not going to play, so I left it pretty much the same. So we're just going to take a record. It's called a Slide-O-Matic because you would slide the record in place, which landed right in the corner there, and then you would lift it up, and the arm would automatically come over and start playing the unit. And when it was finished, the arm would come over, and at the tail end of the record, of course, the arm would come on over and drop the record back down into the sliding position. This particular model is called the 6JM2. Like I said, only available to dealers. It's ultra rare. These don't often come by. I had one years and years ago that I sold on eBay. I kicked my ass. I had a friend that had one whose father was a dealer at one time and had one sitting in a closet that was really nice and clean, and I got big money for it back then and kicked my ass ever since I started collecting and restoring these things. I got rid of it, but I found another one. These things are rare as hen's teeth. They really are difficult to find. First of all, like I said, initially they showed great excitement, but people soon found that this was a royal pain in the ass, changing one record at a time, so they never really caught on that much. You still see them up on eBay, and they don't command a whole lot of money. There's a couple of them that will get more than others. The Ding Dong School model, for instance, will be one of those. And so we're going to let this play through. We'll watch the arm here on the bottom, and you'll see it drop towards the end of the record, and then the entire mechanism drops down, and you can pull the record out forward. As I said, all see-through, plexiglass. Kind of neat for sure to be able to see the mechanism in play. And she's almost at the end of the record now, so she should show a reject pretty soon. There she goes. And boom, drops the unit, then the arm comes swinging on over again. And of course you'd slide it out and get ready for your next record. Now, if you don't think that that's a pain in the ass, let me tell you it is. That's why I tell you, these things really are as useless as tits on a bull, but it's a piece of history, and this item in particular, the 6JM2, is extremely rare. So I hope you enjoyed seeing something a little bit different, unique for sure, not often seen, and it's doubtful that you'll have one pass through your hands, but if you do, it's a keeper for yourself. Hold on to it. Hope you enjoyed this. There'll be more to come soon.